Howdy, and welcome to the Skyrim BookClub, where we overview the many books in Skyrim. Today, we're discussing Azura and the Box. At the start of this story, we are introduced to our protag. His name is Nickelbar, because Elder Scrolls has normal names. Anyway, we are told he had an adventurous youth, probably involved getting bear pelts and clearing out caves of Draugr, but I don't know where I got that idea from. Anyway, he has grown old and wise in life. Oh, and he's a Dwemer. Ooh! Plot twist. Didn't see that coming. If you don't know who the Dwemer are, basically they were an ancient race that was like 10 times smarter than all the other races. They randomly all kind of disappeared out of nowhere. Very simplified explanation, but yeah. Okay, back to Nickelbar. He searched his whole existence for the truth of life. He also created a lot of stuff and was all around very intelligent. I would say even to a detrimental degree. Most of all though, he was obsessed with the DAEDRA and the AEDRA. That never ends well, my guy. He basically concluded that most of the DAEDRA and AEDRA were fabricated or overblown regarding what they were actually capable of. He needed to know if free will existed. This turned into Berserk all of a sudden, what? Oh, also, the DAEDRA and AEDRA are the deities of the Elder Scrolls universe. Now, our guy Nickelbar was getting older, like a lot older. My guy was knocking on heaven's door. Hi. One of his friends was a Chimer priest named Athenic. Chimer were basically ancient dark elves. Nickelbar told his friend his plan to discover the limit of the DAEDRA. Athenic was a scaredy baby boy and begged him not to do it, but Nickelbar went, no. Then Athenic said, well, okay, I'll help then. Athenic then summoned Azura, the DAEDRA over dusk and dawn. After the ritual, Nickelbar ran in and he had a dozen students with him, and they were carrying a large box. Nickelbar said something like this: I see you before me, and I hear you have absolute power. She replied,
well, of course.
Then he hit her with one of these. What's in the box? She turned angry to Athenic. He then cowered even deeper, saying, this man is like super scientific and he just wants proof of your power. He means no harm. She basically said in anger,
well, I would do something much cooler, but this will do. A red petaled flower is in the box.
With a poker face, Nickelbar opened the box to show it's empty. They turned to Azura, but she kinda just dipped out of there. Athenic, however, saw her before she left, and he's now eternally scarred for life. Nickelbar was pale, but in bliss. The students assisted them as they left, because like I said, Nickelbar was kinda in eternal happiness, while Athenic, scarred, remember. The next thing Nickelbar said, I'm going to quote word for word. I have studied very much over the years, performed countless experiments, taught myself 1,000 languages, and yet the skill that has taught me the final truth is one that I learned when I was but a poor, young man, trying only to have enough gold to eat. On the way to a bed, a red flower petal fell from Nickelbar's robe? Oh my gosh, what a plot twist. How will this end? Oh, he's dead. Well, that was Azura and the Box. There are actually two more versions of this story. One where the box has a sphere thing that turns into a square, and the other where Azura just refuses to answer his question. But the one we just covered is the main book, the canon story, if you will. But that was fun. I hope to see you next time on the Skyrim Book Club. Leave suggestions. Thanks, guys. See ya.